know it wasn't the man in black because my friend Mick had actually seen him on the beach, and the policeman had shown me a picture of him dead in the street next door. So I am confident that there were at least two. And I have little doubt, and with what the police officer said, I have little doubt that he was one of the terrorists. And they will get to the bottom of this, I'm sure. And the truth or the accuracy will come out. I mean, it's always, if you're dealing with this sort of incident, there's always a lot of misinformation. But I am 100% certain, so all four of us are, our wives as well, of exactly what we saw.
It sounds like when you found yourself obviously caught up in this horrifying situation, your experience as a police officer effectively kicked in, because it sounds like you almost took control. You helped people to get away from the scene, showed people the safe place to go, and then you didn't stay away. You actually went back to the environment to do what you thought was the right thing. What was going through your mind? Were you almost in that sort of work mode and dealing with the situation, which obviously to anybody to be caught up in would be traumatic, and most people simply would be terrified and wouldn't know what to do?
Yeah, I mean, consciously, when we got from the beach, when we left the beach, it was like fight or flight. There was no chance of fighting against somebody with an automatic weapon. And it was a matter at that point in time of just getting people to react and get off of the beach. Sadly, a lot of them ran towards the hotel instead of towards the spa, and they were actually running, as we know now, towards this other gunman that we saw. Once we got into the building and we'd put mortar, concrete between us and any bullets, I probably did go into police mode then, and with Mick, and we both of us were trying to sort of organise the staff, because they were a little bit hysterical about the situation, which is quite understandable. And people go to uniforms, and the staff all were wearing their white uniforms, so we were trying to get a member of staff to actually take control and just pass on the information we wanted to give them, and that was failing pretty badly, because a lot of those were really out of it. But I'd been for a massage the day before, and I got hold of the guy that had done my massage, and I said to him, lock the doors, and he went straight away and locked the doors. And then we tried to get them to encourage people to follow us to the top of the building, and lock all the doors behind us, just to put barriers in there. And some came and some didn't, but I didn't feel that we wanted to stay there any longer. We get people the option, and it was coming down to personal survival as well at that time. So we went up to the top and viewed, the scene below us, which wasn't very pretty.
Steve Johnson, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you.